Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope all is well with everybody. Hope all is well. Here we are on Tuesday, January 14th, 2025, live at 5 with It Is I, Tanya Readers. And today we're talking about why waiting for the perfect product is your biggest mistake. In other words, my theme, my mantra, my life. Wait for what? Let's go. So, we are continuing with our ongoing theme of why and how you should leverage your expertise no matter what stage or page you're on in your life. And you can do this by creating undeniable digital offers that match your service based business, no matter what kind of business you have. All right, so who are we? We are live at 5, the daily live stream from ECMG Creative, packed with bite sized, actionable business strategies, trending insights, and profit boosting tips to help business owners and pros like us take our businesses to the next level with one profit producing task each and every weekday, live at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune in, tune up, and start growing so you can start glowing right now. So every day we get in a mindset of getting in so we can get out and be done, right? Move on to the next thing. And these are the four pillars that I always want us to start off with because when you are focused, then everything that you set your hand to do is focused as well. So it's not just about being focused, but being focused on the main thing. I like the way my aunt says it. She says, you need to let the main thing be the main thing and let everything else flow away or go away. So today, I want you to focus. I want you to prioritize a white list, consistency, relationships, and service. Okay, I want you to focus on those four pillars, which is absolute balance, right? Because when you are sitting on or standing on these things, these are going to be the things that uplift you when you want to give up. These are going to be the things that uplift you because they'll prove themselves to be immensely valuable to what you're trying to do, no matter what tools you have or whether you're in a learning curve according to those tools. All right. So you want to create consistency, whatever it is that you're focused on or you're working on, whether it's joining an affiliate, whether it's using a new tool and teaching others how to do it. You always want to show up at your best. Even when you think your best isn't good enough, showing up is 90% of the job. I promise you, showing up is 90% of the job. If you ever tried to do something that you didn't want to do, like go for that morning run or eat that boiled egg instead of a fried one. It's really just starting the process that really gets you going. It's getting up out of the bed, or at least sitting up in the bed, that's going to get you the momentum and drive that wind under your wings, if you will, so that you can move beyond where you are. I hope that helps you today. And of course, relationships. Every relationship begins what? With a conversation, even if that conversation is internal. When you begin to have internal conversations, you're creating an instant connection, whether you see it or not, in the next day or so, month or so, year or so to go, right? So begin a conversation with someone today. You can start by engaging with this content, whether it's liking, sharing, becoming a part of the community, like subscribing if you're on YouTube, or connecting if you're on LinkedIn, whatever platform that you're on, engage. That's currency. Digital currency is engaging. So do that because that begins a conversation. You want to know what conversation it starts? The conversation is with the algorithm. The conversation is letting know you, the platform that you're on, know that the content that you're putting out is resonating. And service. That should be a no-brainer. You're in business to do business, aka you're there to share your wares. You're there to provide a means and a way for clients, customers, buyers, your audience members to learn something new. So, how are we doing this? These four pillars. Well, we're giving you something to focus on, right? In our team will offer. We're giving you also the tools so that you can create consistency in your business without manually having to manage that process in our Only Pulp affiliate. And you can click right through it. You get a 7 or 14 day trial. If you like it, you can buy in. If you don't like it, you don't have to do anything. They're not asking you for any of your information except how to get in contact with you. And then we're also giving you the opportunity, 2 in 1, to join a community, to build a rapport and a relationship with hundreds of others who are in different fields at different stations in their lives. And it is the first AI automation community that you can join, and you can become a part of that community by being an affiliate, earning up to 75% when you sell. Simple. When you share it, people buy into it, then you get money for it. So you can use this as another line of business within your business, or you can start it off as a brand. So not only have I just told you what your power or where your power should be coming from, but I also gave you the tools to do that. And so, ladies and gentlemen, you have no excuses. Let's get it on. It's mindset, people. It's mindset. So this week, we are or have covered the money for trading time trap. We talked about just cause for adding products to your business and why. Today, we'll discuss overcoming common objections and identifying the right offer. Later on, we'll talk about your first product, how to complement your service business, how to apply them to that, how to maintain balance between the two. And then we're going to show you some success stories, some real world inspiration that you can draw from and that you can be inspired by so that you can do this thing with absolute confidence. Ever heard that statement? If he's done it for me, he'll do it for you. Yeah, he can, he will, he does, but you have to take the initiative, right? And of course, we're going to have a few trending topics peppered in, and then we'll give you some tactics and practicals that you can use. And then you come back and engage more with the content by giving us what your takeaways were. Okay? So here's the scenario: you're crushing it with client work, you're feeling like a total boss. Your calendar is full, the payments are rolling in, and everything's great until it's not. That's life. So you're so caught up in back to back projects that there's no time to grow your business beyond where you are or what's before you. And your income is tethered to your every move. One sick day, a vacation, or an unexpected emergency, and boom, your cash flow grinds to a screeching halt. It's the service trap. But here's the twist: what if you could create products that generate revenue without your being tied to time? It's possible, it's probable, and it's more than likely if you're watching me or under the influence of my voice right now. So I want you to start small. I want you to build smart and let your product start earning while you're off the clock and even while you're on it. Here are solutions that we are providing for you this week, and we'll tackle the common objection or the reason why people stay stuck because they attribute it to not having the time or the resources to create the products. I want you to remember this line because when we go into objections, I'm going to show you the only 2 reasons why people object to your offers. And then we're going to show you how it's more achievable and rewarding than you think. You'll discover why adding a product based revenue stream isn't just a luxury, but it's a game changer. It's a necessity for your business. It offers financial stability, scalability, and even creative freedom. So by the end of this, you're going to have some actionable steps to start building a product strategy that complements your services and it sets you up for sustainable success. So if you're ready to learn how to unlock your business's true potential, let's go get it. It is I, Tanya. I am your brand broker and your digital marketing mentor. And I'm here today to add to your business's bottom line. I'm here to help business pros like you leverage your brand with AI, automation, and agency based on my knowledge base. 25 years of brand and development and design experience, having gone from global banking to publishing and now into marketing. And we're mastering the digital marketing game by bolting automation and artificial intelligence to it. And we are going to send you and teach you and walk you through how to leverage cutting edge tools and techniques to build a thriving business for your brand right now. So, our first topic today is overcoming common objections. And before I start, I'm going to give you a general rule and I want you to write this down. While you're liking, sharing, and all that other wonderful stuff like subscribing, I want you to write this down. This is digital etiquette. Whenever you walk into a room, it would be wildly rude of you to walk in and not smile, not engage, not say hello, not introduce yourself, not break the ice. So, whenever you come across content like this, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share. If you feel it's valuable, give it a share to your audience because you never know who's connected to you who might need to know this information. Why am I telling you this? Because I see all too often you'll have people and channels, if you will, that have all these followers. They'll have all these looky loos. I see you looking. You have all these looky loos and they're kicking tires, especially on LinkedIn. LinkedIn will tell you when people have viewed your profile. How can you look at someone's profile and not engage? Say hello. Don't be rude and don't make a mess. So let's go in. That's just a little housekeeping and something for you to keep in mind. When you enter into a space and a place, engage. Very simple. All right. Ain't nobody asking for handouts. So, overcoming common objections. Start small, right? If time's tight, start small. That's your job to start small. You want to create an ebook or a workshop. It's really simpler than you've ever imagined it to be. And how we do that, or how you can do that, is go back to last week's replays because they're still up. And I want you to learn how to do it from a simple 2,000 word article, a blog, a vlog, a slide. Listen, it's very easy. You want to use clients' pain points to guide your product idea. Why is that? Because you're the solution. If you see it, you are there to be a solution for it, not to gossip about it, not to complain about it, but to create the solution based on what your strengths are, based on what you bring to the table, based on what your level of expertise and experience is. You are there to be a solution. That's why babies continue to be born. That's why we are billion. Uh, what is it? We're a billion, 8 billion, almost 9 billion and counting. Solutions are always coming to the world. So align your product and align your thing with having answered common objections, with your having answered things that people have or give pause to. There are a lot of doubting Thomases around there, but for every doubting Thomas, For every doubting Thomas, you will have a Peter who is ready to cut your ear off, who's ready to walk on water, somebody who's just a live wire and doesn't care. They're willing to take the chance. I want you to be Peter today. Oh, yes, today we choose violence. So, what does that look like? Well, when you're starting, time and doubts often hold us back. Reframe the problem. Okay. It's about reframing the message. It's about taking something that someone is telling you, turning it inside out, and showing them what the benefits are. You want to start small with manageable products like an ebook or a workshop and use their needs to fuel your product ideas and focus on building what aligns with your level of expertise. The key is taking that first step in conversation, or even if it's conversations that you're observing, even if they're imperfect, and turning it into a money making machine, a revenue generating thing. That is a profit producing task. Turning something inside out, packaging it properly, promoting it properly, and you don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to run ads. All you need to do is show up, start talking, start demonstrating power. What did we say? Let the main thing be the main thing, and your thing is to demonstrate power every single day. Mhm. So if you're looking for an example of that, Jasmine Starr is a photographer turned business strategist, and she overcame her doubts by creating a social media guide, allowing her to scale beyond photography and serve entrepreneurs at scale. I've told you once and I'll tell you again, and I'll tell you 1,000 times. If it cannot be measured, it can't be scaled. If you're posting on social, what do you think those numbers are? They're not vanity numbers alone, because they are vanity numbers, but they're showing how well your engagement is going. It's not about the likes alone, it's about the comments, it's about the shares, it's about the bookmarks, and so on and so forth. That's what it's all about. And if you can move your audience to engage on any level, then that's where you start cooking with gas. Next up, identifying the right product for your business or your brand. You need to analyze your audience's needs. One of my favorite people, Ashley Ann, King Ashley Ann, she says, you know what? You sell by listening. You sell by listening. I'm going to say it one more again for the people in the pew up under the back. You sell by listening. When people complain, you need to start applauding God. You need to start congratulating yourself when people complain, because it is an opportunity for advancement. It's an opportunity for you to improve. It's an opportunity for you to move and roam about the cabin freely, saying, you know what? I'm not only going to turn these lemons into lemonade, we're going to have lemon meringue pie. We're going to have key lime pie, because key lime pie needs a little bit of citrus. We're going to have some lemon mojitos. We're going to go at it. We're going to have a whole line. Why? Because when people complain, all they're doing is telling you how to improve. Don't get upset. Don't get mad. You better start making money. Consider your digital products, physical goods, and even memberships to offer to your clients and customers. Ensure that your product aligns with your resources, your expertise, with your way of life in your business, right? And you do this for successful creation, meaning never create something that goes beyond your messaging, your philosophy. Because when you do that, you're headed for disaster. And when I say this, I'm thinking of um, Sears. Sears did something really bizarre. One of the original buildings, Sears Roebuck's building, was in my neighborhood, right? And I still don't believe that they're going to tear down that building. because it's that building in Brooklyn and it's the other one that's in Chicago, the Sears Tower. And they did something bizarre. They had a Target, I kid you not, they had a Target kiosk inside of their store. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm a brand girl, so I understand the partnership. I understand the cross promo. But what the hell is this? Like you're muting two things with with completely different brands. People who go to Target do not go to Sears. Well, Sears is no more with us, right? Except online, I believe. But let me give you a real world example. The same people who shop at Target don't shop at Walmart. You do have some that are crossovers, that are hybrids, like me, because I need to peruse. I need to know what my clients are seeing, where my customers are going, and why. You'll have people who are in Target who will never go. Excuse me, Target, who will never go to Walmart. Are you kidding me? And then there are people who are in Walmart that it's been ages since they've been at Target. And they do, when they do go or they do cross over, it's for specific things or for specific seasons. So do not mute your brand. Do not, when I say mute, I mean don't water down your brand when you partner. That's what I'm saying. When you partner and do collaborations, it needs to be very clear. Look at JP Morgan Chase. It's very clear from someone who started with Chase when it was Chase Manhattan Bank, when it went through all of those changes. You know, there's a difference between JP Morgan, the corporation, and Chase, the bank. Two completely different entities, even today, even though they're under one umbrella. They're the same company, but they maintained who they were, those brands. Be very specific when you're identifying the right product for your business, and especially when you're introducing that product by way of partnership. I went a little too long with that, but it's important that you understand what that is because you can jack up your brand. You don't think so? I dare you to go and find Sears today. So, what might this look like? You need to understand your audience's need and increase your level of discernment or grow into the level of discernment that all of us were given. That sixth sense of just knowing in your Noah that this is the right way to go. This is my North Star. This is the direction we need to take when it comes to this audience. Because if I'm not interested in our audience's need, if I don't care about how I present to my audience, then your bottom line is going to reflect that. I'm trying to be nice here. So you have to think about what are they asking for from you, right? Now you can't deliver that in real time. So whether it's digital products like ebooks, memberships, exclusive access, focus on what's practical for you and for your business at this time and ensure that it aligns with your time, with your skills, and with your available resources. Right. And what I wanted to say about this before I go further is when we went into this lesson last week, I said to you, you better be loving what you're doing because folks can tell if you don't. You better be highly engaged with what you're doing, even if you're in love with the outcome. There's nothing wrong with loving your why, because when you love your why, which is to create financial stability for your business or brand, I need you to go beyond just that. Why behind your why, or the why behind your why, is so that you can help more people, so that you can expand your business, so that you can create and gain greater reach. That's why you want to do these things, right? Because you're in business to do business, not just to sit around and discount yourself out of business until there is no more. Okay, so a perfect example of this is Canva. They grew by offering easy to use templates, meeting the need for accessible design tools without requiring expert skills. Very simple. Very simple. If you can't explain your business and what you do and how you do it in a simplified way, a simplified manner, then folks are just going to keep moving on and not care about what you're doing. We don't have time to be bogged down. I need to know what you do, quick, fast, in a hurry. And oh, yeah, what I mean by what you do is what you can do for me. Yeah, that's it. So if you don't have a digital product and you've been listening, shame on you. Because around here, only options are available. Only options are available. But if you're new, I'm going to extend to you not just a level of grace, but some mercy as well. We have no excuses because all of these QR codes are here for you to take advantage of. And you may not want to go now because you are just enjoying the sound of my voice and what it is that I'm offering. And you can screenshot this so that later on you can click right through and you can take advantage of the offers that we have for you. One of which is a 75% commission off of one of these said offers that once you get in, because I really don't even like to call it an offer. It's really an option for you to exercise. And once you do that, you will you won't regret it because you become an instant affiliate, and so that you can learn as you earn or earn as you learn, depending on which perspective you're from. And you're also going to be involved in a community of folks, hundreds of beautiful men and women that can contribute to your success. Remember that thing about relationships? This is that. Remember that thing about focus, relationship, and consistency? This is that. And it's bolted to a rocket. So now is your time. And I also want to invite you to continue to watch us every single weekday at 5 a.m. We are live at 5 where we talk about digital products, entrepreneurship, small businesses, AI automation, and agency, starting right from where you are, using what you have so that you can do what you can, which is more than what you think. All right, so I'm going to take a breath. Do. And this is giving you the opportunity to support, to engage, to join, to donate. This is where you spend your digital currency with us. There's levels to it. You can engage with the content, like, share, connect, subscribe, comment. You can join by taking advantage of our offers, which we make every single day. We're not pushing, we're sharing, we're serving you, understanding that once you do and once you apply what we share, you're going to see results. You don't see results, then get back at us and we will help you. It's very simple. We show up every single day this way because it's our time and our turn to give back and to let you know it's your time and your turn as well. If you want to donate, we are not offended by gifts of cash. Meet us at the coffee shop. We don't put that link up here. We wait until the end and put it in the description. And even if we don't, sometimes we do make a mistake. Ask about us. We'll give it to you behind the scenes so that when you get there, you're not just giving us, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but you're looking and you're seeing, you're perusing the digital products that we have so that you can become inspired. And you're not obligated to purchase anything, but you can look, see what we have to offer, model your offers after that, be inspired, get out there and make it happen for you and your clients and your customers. So we are appealing to you. Engage with us so you can move the algorithm out with us. Hey, move the algorithm. Move the algorithm. Hey. So we've given you now and laters. We've given you something you can use now. We've given you something strewn throughout. So in the meantime, you will get to glow up. And then we've given you something later, 75% commissions that if you set up your funnel, if you set up those pages we helped you how to do last week, and we're continuing to show you how to add on the value to those pages, 5 years from now, you could still be reaping the rewards of something that you did today. Oh, yes, I'm letting you know today when you sign up and you start and go, royalties are forever. Never mind diamonds, royalties. So today, We're going to bypass trending topics without bypassing trending topics. And you want to know why? Because um, there's some things that are going on that it's very serious right now. When 180,000 people at one time are experiencing the same trauma, it's a problem. And being from New York, I know exactly what that is. There are people who are out of their minds with grief right now. There are people who don't know what to do. There are people who have lost everything in their material possession. But your job is to realign yourself to them and to remind them that as long as you have your mind and your heart and you have a sheer will to get it done, you have more than millions. There are people who have millions right now, and that's not drying their tears. So, how can you help? How can we help? That is the spirit of entrepreneurship, that we have this thing called innovation that drives us, that moves us to work even when we're not working, to innovate even when we're not even trying. And that is the true mark of success. That's the true mark of it, that you do it and it's literally by default. Sometimes you have to shut it off. So, how do or can you impact our um, fellow citizens, the Californians who have been impacted by those fires? You can donate a portion of your sales. You can offer free or discounted services. I put an asterisk by that. I should have. You can collaborate for fundraising campaigns. You can create fire relief products. And you can use your platform not only to raise awareness, but to tell others how to do this as well. You guys can screenshot this and share it. I don't care if you share my slides, just give me my propers, give us our shout out. But this right here, this is how you don't have to recreate the wheel. You screenshot it, you send it to your people, because guess what? There are those that are out there who are stuck because we too are traumatized. If you're a human being and you have a soul still left in you that's not been damaged or brutalized, you feel that pain. How do I know? Because it can show people in other languages who are grieving over the loss of loved ones, and you start crying because we all have been there. Everybody hurts, everybody cries. So I just wanted to put this up with us. We're not dragging you down, but we are letting you know, yeah, this is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to let your light shine through your business, through your brand, through your acumen, through your expertise, through your levels of excellence. This is your time to shine and pull somebody up who has no capacity, to do it for themselves. There are too many people out here who are hurting for you to sit here and play games with why you can't do something. You can't do anything. Somebody just lost their entire life lifeline. Some people were using those homes as businesses. Stop it. Somebody's waiting for you. This is another resource that I wanted to share with you a couple of days ago. Y'all don't tell me nothing. You all better like, share, subscribe. You better do something and engage with this content because y'all are on timeout. Last week, I told you that I was going to share that there is really only one difference between struggling and successful businesses. And I don't want you to get your eyes glazed over, but I want you to understand, for the nerds in us, for those who get aroused by spreadsheets, that this changed my business, my life, and the lives of so many others who had our certification together. This grid right here alone is worth millions of dollars. How do I know? Because it says it, because it says it, because it says it right here, right? So I want you to pay close attention to this, and you can freeze this later on during the replay. I want you to look at this column that says percentage of traffic source that turns into sales. I also want you to pay attention to your daily number of offers. I also want you to pay attention to your traffic source. Now, we're talking about ads here, but we're also talking about how you can begin to measure your level of success. Now, you can do this without ads as well, but I want to show you how you can project, you can prophesy, even evangelize, meaning extolling the virtues of your thing, of your brand, of your business. You can take this and make it your own. But I want to tell you something right now. Those of you who are advanced in pivot tables and all that wonderful stuff, when you plug in all of these calculations, you're going to start to begin to have so much fun. I said, start to begin. So, me, I'm always drawn to the percentages, but what are their relationships? The business, the reason in a nutshell, the biggest difference between a struggling versus a successful business is that they're willing to fail more than you. That's the only difference. The successful businesses are willing to fail more than the struggling ones. The struggling ones are going to keep it easy. Oh, I'll just go buy referrals. That's cute because guess what? You get 30% of the sale, but you're going one to one, right? Referral base. That means that means if let me preface this. If you're not in a marketplace for referrals, like a it's not click funnels. What's that other place? I'll put it in the notes. It's click something. But when you go and you put yourself in and you're not using a marketplace for referrals, you're going off of who you know, you're going off of the circle that you have, and I want you to go beyond the 9 mile radius of where your business is. I need you to realize if you have a www in front of your domain name, you are worldwide, you are global. So you're not just making offers to 4 people every day, you're making offers to the people who search for you on search engines, click through, and go to your website. Treat it as if it's a referral. But if you stay here, you're only offering 4 people. And what is 30% of 4? This is why we don't deal with these small numbers because you're only getting 1.252 projected sales, meaning because point 0.2 is not a sale, you're only getting one sale from that, right? So understand this. Out of those 4 offers, you're only getting one sale. So in terms of Facebook, you're only getting 0.25% of your ad spend. YouTube, Insta, then you're going into real life. And I'm not saying that social isn't real life because the checks are real. But when you go and take out ads built on digital billboards and the like, only 0.01% of those people are going to purchase. Point zero 0.01 is zero. Right? So you're spending thousands of dollars. That's vanity. That's just for prestige. In other words, when you see those people, in the middle of Times Square, my name is on a billboard. It's vanity. It's all vanity, complete vanity, right? For your ego. But I want you to draw your attention to partners. Will you look at these numbers, please? Will you look at it? 50% return. If you're speaking to 6 people and you're partnering, and when I say partnering, you are committing yourself, if you will, to someone who has a bigger audience or equal to yours, right? Therefore, you are expanding your reach. This is while you'll have a Tony Robbins hook up with a Graziano, right? These are 2 massive people in their fields. One on the digital space, the other on the public speaking circuit. When these two people get together and they share their audience, we're talking about millions of people, half of them, and they say, listen, I don't want to get more than you, yet I do want to make some money. So instead of me taking all the profits, why don't we just split this half and half and make the money? So if only a quarter of those people buy into what they're offering, that's millions of dollars. That's tens of millions of dollars that they're making between the two. So, why am I explaining this to you, especially in detail like this? It's so you can understand that when you partner up with businesses, when you partner up with corporations, when you partner up with others who are in business, whether it's social media influencers or impactors, and there is a difference, you are automatically going to get a 50% return, if not now, let's say it together, then later. Because guess what? If you're putting out evergreen content and you are partnered with those individuals, that link is always going to provide your residuals, your overnight income, all day income. Are you picking up what I just showed you right now? That's why you can see that whether you have $1,000 product or a $500 product, it doesn't matter if you're partnering. There is a distinction between partnering and referrals, but when you see the returns on both of these are greater than all of these when you're applying ads, oh, this is pressure. This is violence. Do you understand? So I want you to realize how hot this is for you and why you should be using it in your business. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. And now, if this slide would cooperate. So, getting back to what we were talking about earlier today, if that's not an incentive to create a simple product, to overcome objections, and identify the right offering for your business, I can't help you. If me proving to you that this is how you're going to earn, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? $72,000 in dailies, $2 million in monthly, $26 million annually. That's why when folks say they want to make a million, you need to look at them and say that's not enough. Because by the time you get there, when those taxes start eating into your plate, you'll realize there's more to do when you get there. So I hope that I've set you ablaze so that you begin to start moving in this direction. Okay? So I want you to address a common pain point, one common pain point that your audience has by creating a simple product. I want you to create that product. I want you to set up your sales platform, whether you're creating your own or going to a Gumroad and Etsy, which are marketplaces, and start selling quickly. All right. You do that by promoting, marketing, and just showing up. Press the record button and start talking. And don't shut up until somebody buys from you. Don't shut up until someone signs up on your list. Do not close your mouth. Show up every day at 5 a.m. and keep talking. And don't always go for a money grab. Grab their attention and keep their attention by giving them practical tacticals that is going to transform the way they do business going forward. And then I want you to not only monitor the sales, but the feedback as well. And then we're going to bolster this with this promote the product via email, text messaging, social media, and then you're going to offer a limited time discount or a bonus to drive early sales. Period. I did that Friday And I said, listen, you have until Monday to get this offer. You don't get the offer, the price might not be the price. It might stay the same price on Monday. I don't know. I'm not in control of that. But what I can control is if you don't sign up by Monday, that means when you sign up with me from Friday to Sunday, then you get over $10,000 worth of product, worth of my services that you can't get anywhere else. And it expires every Sunday night at 11:59. We're not playing games. So that's the way you create something that people need, that they want, and that they desire. Alex Hormozy, he touts these virtues. Make sure that when you're doing something, when you're making an offer, don't play games with people and offer them these little things that is cute and they can use for a day. No, you ought to offer them something that they cannot refuse. You have to offer them something that they are desperate for. Excuse me, we say highly motivated, aka there is no more highly motivated individual than someone who does not want to be where they are anymore. Meet them there. Meet them there and fill and facilitate that need, and you watch how your business transform. It's not about the dollars, it's about the data. The data is in the dollars. I keep seeing that fish, and I'm going to tell you again. The Lord told a man, listen, speaking of taxes, he said, listen, they went to the Lord and said, listen, we ain't paying no taxes. And the Lord is like, what are you looking at me for? Y'all know you need to pay taxes. You don't need miracle signs and wonders to know that you need to pay your taxes. You're not getting me messed up in that. And this is why I love the Lord. He says, look, go to the fish, go out, go into the river, get the fish, get the money out of the fish, pay your taxes and pay mine too. So, what I'm telling you right now is this. I'm not telling you how to get the money. I'm telling you what the process is. The process is to go out and use your gift. Now, when you read scripture, you have to understand who are they talking to? The Lord didn't tell somebody who wasn't a master fisherman what to do. He was telling someone who was fully aware and fully engaged of what his gifts, his talents were. The same man who went out, the same master guru fisherman who went out all day and couldn't get a fish to save his life, comes and encounters this man that says, listen, I want you to cast the net on the other side and go out further. And when he went, after not catching anything all day, there were so many fish they almost sunk in the boat. Yeah, you want to be attached to somebody who can teach you not how to be a beggar, oh my God, but how to be a mogul. Oh, you didn't hear what I just said. He told him, what I want you to do is apply what I just gave you and see if it's not going to work. And here's how I know it's going to work. You're going to get so much, just like you broke the nets, just like you broke the nets before. You're going to have so much that you'll be able to pay my taxes. Now, here's the crazy thing about that. If this is an ordinary man, which is a disciple, and the master is the master, why would the master tell the disciple or the follower that what I give you is going to be so beneficial to you that you'll be able to pay what my expenses are? That's nothing short of miraculous. All right, enough with the Sunday school lesson, but I'm letting you know I'm hitting somebody today in the face. So this is what it would look like. In the interest of time, you need to take away this. By identifying your audience and their need and creating a product that solves them, you will overcome every time constraint and you will start generating passive income. Before passive is or income is passive, it has to be active first. And you activate that income by being a major impact by doing what? Packaging what your gift and your talent is. That is what your purpose is. Your purpose is taking the gifts, the talents, the anointings, the expertise, whatever level you're at right now. I don't care if you're entry level. That I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If you package that bad boy right, if you talk about it to the right people, and let me say this, if you talk about it to the right people, you will get the results that you need. Write that down. Talk to the right people, or talking to the right people will get you the right revenue. That's what I said. That's what I said. That's what I said. So this is from last week. And I want you to delve into that because you know your assignment is to help these people who are out here in these streets and our Californians. That's what your job is today. I want you to help somebody who has nothing to give you. They have nothing to give you. They have no way of repaying you. That's when you know you're a master. That's when you know you're a bad mama jamma. That's when you know that you're powerful. When you are so, I don't care how dark things may seem in your life or bad they may seem in your life in terms of your business's bottom line or even your pockets that don't seem to be lined. I'm telling you right now, blessed are those that give without remembering, and those who take without forgetting. Today, you're going to give to somebody that has no way of ever repaying you back because you're not giving them, you're not just them your stuff, you're giving them your substance. You're not giving them just your service. You're giving them what's tethered to it. That's your humanity. That's your compassion. Compassion, a little bit of love is all it takes, is what New Edition said. So that's what you're going to do today. You're going to execute love today. I told you what my dream is for you. I told you what my plan is for you. I told you my plan is to prosper you and give you an expected end. My plan for you is that you experience and express absolute wealth in every area of your life, not just for yourself, but for others as well. Why? Because your gift is going to make room for you to do that. And your audience is not going to be regular Joe Schmoes. It's going to be kings. It's going to be princes. It's going to be politicians. It's going to be people in high places. I'm talking about the owners of Walmart. No, 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 no. Not the people who work in the offices. The owners. Yeah, I'm flipping your head this morning and I'm pouring into you today. Your audience is being changed by what you're doing for someone else today. I promise you, I promise you. Don't look for anything in return. But what I'm telling you is this return that I give you, I just showed you how a master told his servant to go and pay his taxes. It's amazing. Today, this offer is brought to you by focus, consistency, relationships, and service. What are you doing with your life right now? So, what I have decided that I'm going to do, in addition to this and some other things we're doing behind the scenes, um, for those of you who want to partner with us, um, you can direct message me. And what we're going to do is we are going to offer you a how much is it? I think it's 250. Whatever the price point is, it's in the $200 price point. You the opportunity to make some change today. And this is what you can do as well. We still have a little bit of time. What you can do is, if you're affiliated with us, if you have a Beacons account and you don't even, this is off the dome right now. If you don't have a Beacons account, if you don't have a Stance account, if you don't have an account where you can generate links or sales links to your followers, to your affiliates and your friends, sign up with Stan, sign up with Beacon so that you can take whatever your creation is and you can split the profits with someone else 50%. That's a partnership. The only thing is that you need to be mindful of who your partners are, and you need to carefully vet who they are. You need to carefully vet them, right? These are digital products as well. That means there are, most of the times, that there are no refunds on them because of the nature of the product, right? And being that we are always adding new products and new courses and classes and new ways and means for people to grow, we are highly incentivized to sell, to share, and to serve with these because even the vendors that we work with, the payment vendors that we work with, they see what we're doing, right? So that's what we were talking about earlier in terms of working with absolute integrity. So make sure that when you vet your partners, that you know who they are, that they're not shifty, because let me tell you, that shifty can shift right on you. And your stance should always be protect the brand at all times. Keep your head on a swivel and make sure you understand the golden rule around here is thou shalt never degrade thy brand. Never. So if you want to partner with us, let us know. Like I said, follow directions, because if I see you somewhere else, I'm not even going to acknowledge you. I said what I said. This is a recording. You can press rewind. Zigga, zigga, zag. I'm not an MC, but I play one on TV. So here we are at the 5:55 hour. I want to thank you so much for investing in yourselves. You invested your time. You invested your space. You invested your place. We're taking up your entire screen right now for the first hour of your day. Hopefully, you're starting out with being empowered by that which you already have. Even by me sitting here talking to you, you're being repackaged, right? I'm showing you how to repackage your business, your brand, how to repackage your expertise, how to repackage what you have to offer, how to repackage what you already have out in the market, bundle that bad boy together and create something new, discounted, and you'll see how wide the oceans begin to open to you. Oh, the wealth of the seas will be converted unto thee. Go overseas. Why? Because you own it, everything in it, everything above it. You better go to Genesis 1:26. Those of you who believers, you're not believing right. We own the whole thing. So today, I want you to realize today that you are an heir, that you don't have to wait for someone to die to leave you something. It was already left for you. And today, through focus, consistency, relationships, and service, you can find out exactly what it is and understand that there is no cap. Get with a community that allows you to know, consider, and understand that it's all about clarity. The clearer you become, the more confident you become. That's what we're selling you. We're selling you confidence. We're selling you clarity. We're selling you conviction. That's what we're selling you. We're selling you on that. And I don't even like saying selling. We are unsullying you from the things that have brought you to where you are right now. We're bringing you to a place where it is absolute abundance in terms of what you can create, what you can put in the marketplace, what you can be proud of, people that you can be proud to stand next to and say, "Oh my God, these are my people, but they're not my people." You know those family members. You like, mm-mm, I don't know her. No, no, no. Did I just confess? No, we don't know them. Yeah, I know they have to say, no, we don't know them. We often use software that you did not build. Oh, don't let me get into the scriptures. He said, I'll give you houses you didn't build, software you didn't build. But once you join, you're a part owner of that. You're not just a beta tester. You're somebody who's in there who can make decisions and can make it better every single day. Where else are they offering you that? We're offering you speed. Why? Because fortune favors speed. And then we're offering you support. Why? Because 9 out of 10 businesses fail because there's little to no support. right? So we're giving you no excuses. We're only giving you options. They're only options that are made available to you right now. And if you don't get it, then it's your choice. Excellence is not a skill, it's a choice. The choice is yours. I can't make you do nothing if knowledge ain't gonna apply itself. But what I can do is say thank you so much for spending time with us today. Know that on your way out, that you are already number one. You're the best you that has ever lived, and we honor you and your time today. Know, like, share, subscribe on your way out, and tell us what you learned today. Tell us what your takeaways are. And when we get here tomorrow, it's going to be another day, but I'll have you know that you have been a driving, a motivating source in my life today. And I want you to continue to be that as you travel. It's me, Tanya Weeders, here for Live at 5. And guess what? It's time for you to meet me at the switch. See ya.